สวัสดีครับน้องๆทุกคนนะครับแล้วก็คุณผู้ฟังทุกท่านนะครับผมโอเคกลับมาเจอกับ Facebook Live ของ IDP อีกครั้งหนึ่งนะครับรอบนี้เรามีมหาลัย Lakehead University นะครับอยู่ของออนตาริโอนะครับก็มหาลัยนี้เป็นยังไงเดี๋ยวเราเชิญ representative จาก Lakehead มาด้วยนะครับก็ระหว่างนี้เนาะเดี๋ยวรอเพื่อนเข้ามานะครับเดี๋ยวพี่จะพูดเกินเบื้องต้นนะครับว่า IDP คือใครแล้วเดี๋ยวพี่จะขอทายอินงานสักเล็กน้อยนะครับผมก็ทาง IDP นะครับหลายๆคนน่าจะรู้จักกันอยู่แล้วนะครับ IDP ก็คือเป็นเอเจนซี่ที่ช่วยดูแลการศึกษาของต่างประเทศนะครับผมก็ฟรีไม่มีค่าใช้จ่ายเพิ่มเติมนะครับเรายังเป็นศูนย์สอบ IELTS อีกด้วยนะครับผมแล้วก็ตอนนี้พี่อยากประชาสัมพันธ์งานนะครับก็ในเคสมาวันนี้นะครับก็ต้องการพูดเกี่ยวกับภาพรวมของมหาลัยคร่าวๆนะครับรวมถึงทุนการศึกษารวมถึงวิชาหรือคอร์สเรียนต่างๆที่จะได้เข้าไปเรียนนะครับก็เลเคสยังจะตามไปอยู่ที่งานวันที่18 มีนานะครับเดี๋ยวจะมีเจ้าหน้าที่ลงคอมเมนต์ไว้ให้นะครับว่าลงทะเบียนยังไงก็เรามีประมาณ20 มหาลัยเนาะ20 สถาบันที่จะไปงานวันที่18 มีนานะครับผมก็คิดว่าหลายๆคนอาจจะเล็งแคนาดาเป็นประเทศแรกๆนะครับสำหรับการไปเรียนต่อนะครับหรือไปทำงานดังนั้นไม่พลาดเลยนะครับงานนี้ต้องห้ามพลาดเด็ดขาดเนาะโอเคมีมหาลัยไหนบ้างเดี๋ยวจะมีลิงก์รายละเอียดนะครับแต่ก่อนอื่นเลยที่แน่ๆมีเลขเฮดไปด้วยนะครับที่นี่เนาะโอเคเพื่อไม่เป็นการเสียเวลานะครับเดี๋ยวขอเชิญเจ้าหน้าที่มาพูดคุยเลย Hello Hope can you introduce yourself and presentation please
Thank you. Hello, Thailand. How are you? I hope everybody is doing good. Okay.
Good.
Either you're in Bangkok, you're in Germany, or anywhere you are in Thailand, a very big hello from Lakehead University, Canada. First of all, okay, thank you for our host, Tim. Okay, my name is Ho. You can see my name here. Okay.
Yeah, I already saw it.
Right?
Yeah.
It's very simple name, H-O-H. That's my name. You can call me Mr. Ho. Okay. I am the regional manager of Lakehead University in charge of ASEAN countries. Okay. Thailand is one of my so-called very important country in taking care of. What we are going to do today in the next 1 hour or so, we are going to do something very different, okay? I am not going to show you any presentation slide, not like other university, okay? I am going to talk to you because if I show you the slide, you most probably is not going to listen to me. So I am going to talk to you without the slides, okay? Don't worry, okay? If you need anything else, for example, our brochures, okay, if you need our brochures, whatever, you can always download them from our website. So don't worry about the slides. All the information will be in the brochures which you can download. Okay, what I'm going to do, what I plan to do in the next like 30-40 minutes is going to tell you a few things, okay, about Lakehead University and our program. Most important. Number one, I'm going to talk about some general information about Lakehead University. Okay. Number two, we are going to talk about what type of programs that we offer. All of you is going to ask, hey, what program? I want to study this. Okay, what is the requirement and all these things. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you all that. Next, we are going to talk about some very important things. Money. Yes. Wow. Okay. I know you are going to ask me how much it costs to study at Lakehead University. I'm going to tell you about money as well.
That's the main thing.
Yep, that's the main thing. And especially if there are parents here, don't worry. Okay. We are going to talk about that. Yeah. Next, we're going to talk about another money thing. But this time it's about scholarship. Yes, I know. Many of you is going to ask me about, do you offer scholarship? Yes, we do. Okay, very good scholarship. Okay, so stay there until I'm going to tell you all this scholarship. Finally, if after all this, if you are interested, what's next? I will tell you a little bit about our application procedures. Okay, so those are the key things that I am going to talk about due to the limitation of time. If you have any question, okay, don't worry, okay, jot it down on a piece of paper because at the end of this presentation, we are going to have a Q&A. I'm going to let you, I will give a lot of time for you to ask any questions that you want, okay? So don't worry. So just write down on a piece of paper, okay, until the end, okay? And feel free to ask your question in Thai or ask your English a question in English, okay? Don't worry, I have a good translator here. Tim is going to help me to do the translate. Okay, now let's start with some general information about Lakehead University. First of all, Lakehead University, we are a public university, a government university. We are not a private university, yeah? We are a government university. And we have two campuses. Okay, we have two campuses. The main campus is located in a city called Thunder Bay. That's the name of the city, Thunder Bay. Okay, now this very nice campus you see here, that is our Thunder Bay campus. Yep, that is our very nice campus. It looks like a national park, right? Nope, it's not a national park. It's our main campus. Our second campus, we have a smaller branch campus in Oleria. Okay, Oleria is the name of the town. Okay. Now, some students always ask me this question. Okay, I do not know so many cities in Canada. I only know Vancouver and Toronto. Can you tell me roughly how far is Lakehead University from Toronto? Okay, now Toronto and Lakehead University were in the same province, the province of Ontario. We are in the same province, but we are not located in Toronto. Toronto is on the southern tip of Ontario, but Thunder Bay, we are on the western side. Okay, the distance between Toronto and Thunder Bay is about 1.5 hours away, but 1.5 hours away by plane. Oh yes, not driving, yeah? Well, you can drive. It's pretty nice to drive during summer. If you want to drive, it's going to take you about 11 hours driving. Okay, it's a huge province. Canada is a huge country. So you can imagine this, like from Bangkok, you fly to Chiang Mai. Okay, it's about that distance. So that is roughly the distance between Toronto and Thunder Bay, Lakehead University. But our Oleria campus, our branch campus, Oleria, it's nearby Toronto. It's only 1.5 hours away from Toronto. Okay, so you have two choices. Number one, if you want a huge campus experience like this, welcome to our main campus in Thunder Bay, which is 1.5 hours by flight away from Toronto. But if you want to stay nearer to the big city, Toronto, you can join our campus in Oleria, which is 1 hour plus driving from Toronto. Okay, so the choice is yours. But take note, our branch campus in Oleria offer limited programs. Not all the programs being offered, yeah? But in the main campus, Thunder Bay, all the programs are being offered. Now, how big, what is the size of Lakehead University? In the Canadian standard, Lakehead University is a medium-sized university. Medium-sized in terms of about 10,000 students. Yep, we have about 10,000 students. Out of these 10,000 students, some of you might ask, how many international students? We have a sizable of international students community. It's about 15%, 1-5. So we have about 1,500 to 1,600 international students. That is about 1,500 international students from many, many different countries, from more than 70 different countries. Okay? The biggest group of international students, the biggest group right now is from China. The second biggest group is from India. The third big group is from South America and Latin America, students from Brazil, from Mexico, from Argentina. Okay, that is the third group. Followed by the next group, students from South Asia. Okay, from Bangladesh, Pakistan. Those are the profile of our international students. Meaning, when you study, okay, at Lakehead University, you are not only making friends with Canadians, you are going to make friends with international people from so many different countries. And I think that is one of the very, very important things. Okay, well, guys, I know, okay, as a Thai student, most probably this is your first opportunity to study abroad in a foreign country. Study is very important. Everybody agrees. But other than study, please make sure you also learn things which is not in the textbook. Okay? So what are the things not in the textbook? Making friends with students from different countries, including Canadians, of course. So that is very, very important, yeah? Those are the things that you cannot learn from textbook. Okay? Don't forget, daddy, mommy spend a lot of money to let you study in a foreign country. Make best use of daddy's money, eh? Not only study. Study is very important, but at the same time, there are many things that you can learn outside your classroom. So take the opportunity to make friends with so many international students from different countries. You'll be surprised in the future. You might need to get job anywhere around the world. And that is where your international contacts come from. Okay? Okay, let's continue. Okay. How many Thai students, some of you might ask, do we have? Well, to tell you honestly, we do not have many Thai students. Okay, we have less than 20 Thai students. Okay, that is the reason why I am here today. We want to diversify our international students. And I think Thai students would make a big difference. Okay, so we are trying to encourage more Thai students to study at Lakehead University. And we are working closely with IDP, the host of today's event, to get more qualified Thai students on campus at Lakehead. Now, let's move on to the next item, which is what are the programs that we offer. As a medium-sized public university, okay, we offer more than 80 different programs. Wow, that's a lot of choices, yeah? More than 80 different choices. From business program to engineering to computer science to social sciences, arts and humanity, pretty much whatever you are looking for, I think we offer that. Okay, now if you want to find out all the names of all these programs, okay, feel free to visit our website and download our brochures. Okay, or you can get the brochures from IDP as well. Okay, the list of all the programs are listed at the back page of our brochures. Sorry, I'm not going to spell out all 80 of them. Okay, if I do that here, it's time for breakfast. Okay, we don't want to do that. So go to our website and find out what's the program. I bet whatever you're looking for, we do offer. Now, we offer all this 80 plus program at all the levels. We offer it at the bachelor's level, master's level, as well as the PhD levels. So it really depends on your choice. Okay, some of you guys are looking for undergraduate bachelor's degree program. I think a few of you guys are looking for master's or PhD program. Don't worry, we have it. Okay, if you want to find out more about all this program, okay, we have so many of them, please make an appointment with our counselor at IDP. Okay, they are going to tell you in detail about whatever programs, okay, that you are interested in. Okay, that one I will leave it to the counselor at IDP. Now, the next thing we need to talk about is intake. How many intakes are there in a year? Okay, now let's start with undergraduate program, bachelor's degree program. We have 3 intakes in a year for bachelor's degree. Oh yes, every 4 months we have an intake. January, May, September. Again, January, May, September. Okay, so 159. So every 4 months we have an intake. Very easy to remember, right? 159. This is for undergraduate programs. You will most probably ask, when is the intake should I join? It's up to you. The entry requirement is the same. The programs are the same. We are offering all the programs in all the intake, while most of the program are being offered all the 3 intakes. It really depends on your timing. Some of you guys would prefer the September intake, which is upcoming. Okay, registration is going on right now for September 2023. Registration started already right now. If you are aiming at September 2023, please quickly make an appointment with our counselor at IDP. So our counselor is going to tell you more about the application procedures. Okay, if you prefer the January intake, okay, which is snowing at Lakehead University, hey, that's the best time to come if you love snow. All right, January is another choice. Or if you prefer a warmer time to come, fine. May intake, which is summer intake or our spring intake, that is the time where you can come, and slowly 3-4 months later it's going to get cold so that you can orientate yourself. But don't worry about cold. You guys are young people, okay? You are not old folks like me, so you should be okay. Okay, don't worry. Winter is fun, so don't worry. Okay, now next, when is the application deadline? Always remember, the application deadline is 3 months. 3 months before the intake. Example, if you are looking at the September intake, 3 months before, which is June. June is the application deadline. If you're looking for the January intake, September or October is the application deadline. So always remember, 3 months before the semester starts, it's the application deadline. Anything you are not clear, please contact IDP. Our counselor are ready to assist you. Okay, now let's move on to a very important thing, money. Okay. How much does it cost? You'll be surprised. Okay. It is not as expensive as you thought. Okay. Now, Thai students for the past many years has been studying around the world, different countries. Many Thai students study in America, in the UK, in Australia, okay. Not many Thai students study in Thailand, but not many Thai students study in Canada, okay. But study Canada, the interest in studying Canada have increased a lot, okay, for the past few years. If you have not been thinking about study Canada, you should start thinking, okay? I'm not saying that you shouldn't study in the UK or Australia or America. I'm just saying that please put study Canada into your consideration and do some comparison. Different countries offer very unique things, okay? Now, the bachelor's degree, let's start with the bachelor's degree. Bachelor's degree in Canada is 4 years, okay? It's always 4 years bachelor's degree. How much is the bachelor's degree at Lakehead University? Our fees is not very expensive. It's not very cheap. It's in the middle, okay? As a public university, as a government university, our fees are definitely cheaper than private university. 4 years, okay, every year, this is every year, tuition fees, okay, it's about 30,000 Canadian dollars, 30, okay, 30,000 Canadian dollars. So 30,000, 30,000, 30,000, 30,000 Canadian dollars, yeah, is not US dollars. Canadian dollars is smaller, okay, US dollars is much bigger. Sorry, I do not know the exchange rate right now between Canadian dollars and Thai baht, but you can easily Google and find it out.
25.
Sorry?
It's dog 25.
Ah,
25 baht. And the 3 months ago, just 29 is going down. Then the tuition fee is a little bit low. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, Canadian dollars, I think is about the same like Australian dollars, and even Singapore dollars is about the same. So, for those students who want to study in Australia, maybe you should consider, okay, study Canada because the currency is about the same. So again, the undergraduate tuition fees, 30,000, 30,000, 30,000, 30,000. Now, this 30,000 does not include cost of living, yeah? This 30,000 per year, it's all the study-related fees. Your tuition fees, your library fees, your computer fees, and etc. All the study-related fees. Now, how much is the cost of living? I know, okay, a lot of so-called Western country, the cost of living is very expensive. But surprise, it is not that expensive at Lakehead University. Now, this is the big campus you are looking at Thunder Bay, our main campus. If you stay on campus, and this is on campus, not outside the campus, if you stay on campus, of course we have, this is a big campus, of course we have our own on-campus accommodation. And we have many choices for you. We have dormitory rooms, we have townhouses, we have apartments, we have so many choices for you. It's all on campus. Every month, this is every month, it's only costing you about 1,600. That is 1,600 Canadian dollars per month. And this 1,600 is inclusive of accommodation and food. Oh yes, accommodation and food combined. It's only 1,600 Canadian dollars on campus. So it is not expensive at all. Okay? One of the main reasons why this is very affordable is because, number one, we are a public university, government university. We cannot charge you a lot. Okay? Number two, Thunder Bay is a medium-sized city and the cost of living is a little bit lower, cheaper compared to big city like Toronto, like Vancouver. Wow, if you study in Vancouver or Toronto, I don't think 1,600 per month can last you 1 month. Most probably 1 week. Okay? So make sure you compare. Okay? This 1,600 Canadian dollars per month. Food and accommodation combined. Compare with other Western countries. This is extremely affordable. Yeah? Now, graduate program. Some of you guys will be interested to know about our master's program. Our master's program are usually 2 years. Now, how much is the fees for master's program? 1 year is about 26,000 Canadian. So 26. Okay? The cost of living is the same. Okay? About 1,600 per month. Okay? Cost of living is the same. Okay? Whether you, whatever program you study, you eat the same, you sleep the same. Okay? So that is the fees, all the expenses. So I usually tell parents and students, 1 year is going to cost you about 30,000 tuition fees plus 20,000 of cost of living. So every year, 50,000, everything included. And this is accommodation on campus. Don't worry, for whatever reason, if you do not wish to stay on campus, you have the right to stay off campus. Some of you guys who stay off campus and do your own cooking if you want, and if you have the time, you might be able even to save some more. Okay? So the fees, the cost of living is on campus fees. Now, let's move on to another money related things, which is called scholarship. All right, good news and bad news, guys. Okay, the good news is, yes, we do offer scholarship. Actually, Lakehead University, for your information, we are one of the top generous Canadian university that give out a lot of scholarship to international students. Okay. Now, the good news about our scholarship is most of our scholarship, when we give it to you, we give it to you for the entire duration. For example, if we give you a scholarship for a bachelor's degree, we give it for you for all 4 years. But guys, every semester, you better make sure you maintain a certain level of GPA so that you can continue. Okay? If your GPA is not good, I'm going to stop the scholarship. Okay? Fair enough, right? Now, the bad news about our scholarship is all the scholarships are only for undergraduate students. We do not offer a scholarship for master's students. But don't worry, although we don't have scholarship for master's and PhD students, we have something called assistantship. Okay. Now, what's the difference between scholarship and assistantship? Scholarship is for undergraduate. Very simple. I will just look at 2 things to give you our undergraduate scholarship. Number 1, I will look at your academic result. Number 2, I will look at your English language proficiency score. For example, like IELTS. This is the only 2 things I look at to give you the undergraduate scholarship. But assistantship for master's and PhD students are different. we look at many things. Number one, we look at your academic result. We will look at your CGPA or your percentage in your bachelor's degree. Number two, of course, we will look at your IELTS score, your English score. And number three, most importantly, we will look at your research related experience. For example, oh, I presented a paper in an international conference. Oh, yes, good. That is good. Another example, I jointly published a paper in an international journal together with a professor. Wow, that is very good. So those are the things that we look at to award an assistantship for a master's or PhD students. Okay, so we look at many different things. If you can get our assistantship, that will be very good because the assistantship is like 50% off everything. Oh yes, okay. That is the reason why so many smart students around the world are applying for our graduate assistantship. I hope you will be one of them. Okay, so guys, whether you are undergraduate students or graduate students, if you think that your result is good and English is good, quickly make an appointment to talk to our counselor at IDP. They are going to look at these two things and let you know more about the scholarship. Okay, of course, more information will be available on our website or at our brochures. Last thing that I want to tell you about is what's next if you are interested. Okay, first thing, I think it is very important for you to make an appointment to talk to our counselor at IDP to find out more about the detail about the specific programs that you want to study. From there, our counselor at IDP is going to guide you with the application procedures. Now, the procedure is very simple. Okay, for undergraduate students, you only need to show our counselor at IDP two things: your academic result and your IELTS result, if you have it. Okay, for some of you guys who do not have IELTS, okay, no worry, we will still able to accept you conditionally based only on your academic result. Of course, if you have both the result and the IELTS, I will give you a full offer letter. But if you only have your result and no English, no problem. I will give you a conditional offer letter. Okay? And don't worry about IELTS. If you are planning to do IELTS tests, okay, IDP is going to assist you further. Now, once, okay, you submitted all the document to our counselor at IDP, they are going to assist you to fill out the application forms. Okay? And they are going to arrange everything for you. Okay, and IDP has been a faithful partner with Lakehead University for the past many years. So if you have any question, feel free to contact IDP for further information. Okay, now I think it's enough information for now, okay, from me. If you are interested to meet me and talk to me in further detail, I will be visiting Bangkok next month. Yes, I will be attending the IDP event, okay, in March. Further information, okay, please check out IDP website, okay. Come and talk to me, say hi, okay, and get some of our brochures, okay, in the IDP exhibition next month in March. Okay, now I will pass the time back to Tim for the rest of our so-called activities. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. It's so wonderful information. I think that the student would like to go to the Lakehead right now. Okay, for For this, for the Q&A, I will ask the student to ask you some question. ถ้าน้องๆคนไหนมีคำถามนะครับพิมพ์ทิ้งไว้ได้เลยนะครับผมเดี๋ยวพี่จะแปลแล้วก็ตอบให้หรือพิมพ์มาได้ทุกช่องทางเลยนะครับเดี๋ยวพวกพี่จะไปคอยดูนะครับแล้วก็ช่วยแปลให้นะครับผมมีคำถามทิ้งไว้ได้เลยนะครับ Okay, you the first question, the minimum GPA that you accept.
Okay, are you talking about entry into the master's program?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as your bachelor's, you have minimum CGPA of 3 out of 4, you should be good. Okay, with CGPA 3 out of 4, pretty much you are okay with majority, if not all, our master's program. Some master's program, for example, our engineering, for example, which is very popular, I think you need to have 3.2 or 3.3. Okay, but minimum is 3.0.
Okay. How about the undergrad for the bachelor degree?
For undergraduate, okay, if you are from the Thai high school system, your Matayom 6, your average result need to be at least on average, this is average result, 70% or better. Okay, if you are from, let's say, the British A levels, okay, we need 2 C's only. If you are from the IB system, the International Baccalaureate system, the 6 subject combined minimum score 24. So our entry requirement is not super high, it's not low, it's above average. I don't think you will have much problem with that. And don't worry if I did not mention, because different students are from different education system. Okay, don't worry, whatever education system you are from, we have the equivalency. Okay, talk to our counselor and IDP or come and talk to me next month at the education fair. I will tell you more about the entry requirement if you are from other education system.
Wow, okay. And have a question about the scholarship for the undergraduate. Is all program right or just some specific program or not? The scholarship is for the all program right now, yeah?
I'm sorry, is it about psychology program?
No. I mean, the scholarship for the undergraduate is for the all program.
Okay. Somebody is interested in scholarship. Okay, yes, our undergraduate so-called scholarship is for all the undergraduate program, regardless of what major or what specialization. It is for all. And then I forget to mention about some even better good news about the scholarship. All our undergraduate scholarship are automatic scholarship.
Wow.
What do I mean by automatic scholarship? Automatic means you don't need to apply separately. You do not need to fill up a scholarship forms. No such thing. What you need to do is when you submit your application to our counselor at IDP, you need to show me 2 things, right? Your result and your IELTS score. Once Lakehead University, we receive your application with these 2 information, we will automatically consider you for scholarship. No need to ask. You don't need to ask us. We will assess you. We will consider you. So when you receive our offer letter, hopefully at the same time, you will get our scholarship letter at the same time.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Wow.
But if you only receive our offer letter, but not the scholarship letter, oops, That means, sorry, you are not eligible for scholarship. Okay? Hopefully you will get both. All right?
โอเคก็มีทุกสาขาเลยนะครับสำหรับทุนของปริญญาตรีนะครับผมแล้วก็สมัครง่ายมากคือสมัครพร้อมกับตัวแอปพลิเคชันไปได้เลยนะครับผมแล้วเขาจะพิจารณามาเองว่าจะได้ scholarship เท่าไหร่เนาะโอเค that easier and another question is asking about the scholarship can she apply for another scholarship in the the fourth year or during the studying another year can they apply more yeah
Good question. Okay. Now, well, looks like a lot of people are interested in scholarship, eh?
yeah of course
Right? Okay, now let's take an example to answer this question. In the beginning, okay, when you applied to Lakehead University, unfortunately, you are not given a scholarship. Don't give up. After 1 year of study or after 2 years of study at Lakehead University, if your result is good, yes, there will be other scholarship waiting for you.
wow
This automatic scholarship I'm talking about right now, it's only for students who apply when you first apply. So if you don't get it when you first apply, don't give up. When you are studying at Lakehead after 1 year, 2 years, make sure you do the best you can. If your result is good, there will be another type of scholarship that you are eligible for. Okay, so we give you 2 opportunities to prove yourself. As long as you are good, there will be scholarship waiting for you. Okay, so don't give up. Yeah, in the first time you didn't get it, doesn't mean that forever you don't get it. Work hard, you will have other scholarship opportunity as well.
ว้าวก็สามารถขอได้เลยครับถ้าเกิดเข้ามาปุ๊บดีนะครับอาจจะได้ทุนน้อยหรือยังไงนะครับก็ระหว่างเรียนสามารถขอทุนเพิ่มเติมได้เลยนะครับผม another question is so
Yes.
is good question is asking about the Lakehead what is the popular program for the Lakehead can you present it
Okay, all right. Now, Lakehead University, okay, we have 80 over different programs, okay? The most popular among international students, okay, is number 1, business-related program. Number 2 would be engineering-related programs. Okay, those are the 2 most popular programs. However, for the past 2 to 3 years, there are some new so-called there are some very new development. Thank you, but no thank you to COVID-19 or the healthcare related program.
wow
Or the health science, healthcare related program. The application is so many, 3 times more. So this is another thing about COVID-19. Yeah, COVID-19 is very bad for the whole world and economy. But the good thing is everybody has waken up, all the students around the world. Hey, this is very important because we do not know when is the next COVID coming, you know? So for the past 2 to 3 years, we see a shoot up in terms of application of all these healthcare related programs. Now, there's another trend for the past 2 to 3 years. So for students who have not decided, if any one of you have not decided what you want to study, think about this. This another thing is called environmental sciences. Hey guys, global warming, you know, with all this flooding here and there, okay, and the forest fire and the greenhouse effect, okay, for the past 3 to 4 years, all these environmental related programs has been so popular. I do not know about the demand of such thing in Thailand. I would say that the whole world, I mean, our planet, it's dying. Okay, we have to do something about it. So for those of you who have not decided what you want to do, want to study, start thinking about this environmental. There are many different things, okay, that Lakehead is offering, which is related to environment. The job opportunities of all these healthcare related and environmental related things in the next 10 to 20 years will be booming. But don't worry, guys. I'm not saying that as an engineer you wouldn't get a job. I'm not saying that. Yeah, engineer is good. Okay, studying business is good as long as you like it. But look at the trend. The two big trend in the world right now is healthcare related things and environmental related things. Yeah, keep your eyes open on this.
Wow. Okay, can I talking more about the healthcare? Because I got some information that the healthcare program is like a more requirement for the application. Can you talking more about the healthcare, please?
Okay. Now, when we say about healthcare, please do not only think about medicine. Okay. Other than medicine, there are many other types of healthcare. Okay. Medicine is to become a medical doctor. Not everybody want to become a medical doctor. And not everybody, is smart enough to become a medical doctor. There are so many other healthcare related things. For example, health science, public health, even food and nutrition. Nursing is another thing. Okay, those are all, or biotechnology, okay, or biochemistry. All these things are healthcare related. The job opportunity of these healthcare related things is definitely in demand. Well, I'm not clear about all the countries in the world, but in all the first world developed country in the West, all these programs, getting a job is very in demand. So do not only look at medicine as only healthcare. There are so many other related choices. And Lakehead University, we offer many different types. Okay, find out the differences between them, okay, and see which one you like. Okay, all these healthcare related things will lead you to good employment. I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, good. And for about the nursing, do you need like the pre-med or the pre-nursing or something like that before apply for the nursing?
No, if you are interested to study nursing, it's a direct entry program. Meaning, after you finish your high school, okay, as long as your result is good, your English is good, you are eligible to apply to a 4 years nursing programs. Okay, it's a direct entry.
Okay, good.โอเค เดี๋ยวพี่ขอสรุปให้ฟังนะครับก็เลคเฮดมหาลัยเลคเฮดมีสาขาเด่นอะไรบ้างโอ้เยอะแยะไปหมดเลยนะครับไม่ว่าจะเป็น Business Program เนาะ Engineering of course แน่นอนนะครับก็มีพวก Development นะครับแล้วก็ยังมีเกี่ยวกับตระกูล Healthcare ที่กำลังเป็นที่ต้องการของตลาดมากมายนะครับก็อย่างที่เขาบอกว่า Healthcare เนี่ยไม่ได้หมายถึงว่าเป็นหมอเป็นอะไรอย่างเดียวนะครับยังมีสาขาอื่นๆด้วยนะครับผมแล้วก็รวมถึง environmental เนาะตอนนี้มันมีปัญหาเรื่อง global warming เรื่องต่างๆเรื่องโรคภัยอะไรอย่างเงี้ยนะครับเพราะฉะนั้นนะครับเกี่ยวกับสาขา environmental เนี่ยก็น่าสนใจเหมือนกันนะครับผมโอเค the next question when will the semester start
Okay, there are 3 intake in a year: January intake, May intake, and September intake. Right now it's already February. I think May intake will be a bit rush if you have not submitted your application. Okay, I think you should look at the September intake. Okay, May intake will be very rush for you. Okay, you still can apply for May, but I think the time is pretty tight. Don't forget, guys, you need some time to get your student visa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't get yourself too close. So I think September 2023 intake is the best intake right now. The timing is good. Now, this 2 months is the time for you to submit your application to IDP, okay, for our September intake.
ก็สมัคร IDP ไม่มีค่าใช้จ่ายด้วยนะครับ โอเคขอทายอินนิดนึงนะครับก็โอเค the next question is about if the student studying in the business and they would like to change to engineer during the study can she do it?
Wow, this is a very tough question, but don't worry, I have the answer for you. Okay. The question is, can a business student change to engineering? Okay. Now let's talk about another case first before I answer that question. Can an engineering student switch to business? From engineering to business, the answer is yes, you can. But from business to engineering, maybe yes, maybe no. Why maybe yes, maybe no? Yes, if from business to engineering, that means from business to science, yes, you can. If your high school, you study so-called science subjects. If you have science background in your high school, yes, you can change. But if you do not have science subject in your high school, or you did not study any science subject during your business 1 year or 2 years, no, you cannot switch. But from engineering to switch to non-sciences like business, usually is yes. Okay, so but okay, it really case to case basis. Yeah, it really depends on what are the high school subject you have studied and their score, plus what are the subject you have studied in business 1 year or 2 semester or whatever. Okay, then maybe you can switch to science or maybe you cannot. For these students, whoever asked this question, if you want to find out, feel free to show me your subject next month at IDP Education Fair. From one look, I pretty much can tell you whether yes or no. Come and talk to me, okay? Bring all your transcript and show it to me.
ก็นะครับสั้นๆเลยก็คืออย่างที่บอกนะครับเขาจะต้องดูตัวเรียนเนาะการที่ย้ายจาก business เป็น engineering อาจจะยากนิดนึงด้วยความที่เราอาจจะไม่ได้เรียนพวกตัว science ต่างๆเนาะดังนั้นนะครับมันก็เลยจะมีปัญหาในการต่อซึ่งมันจะมีการเกี่ยวกับเรื่องการเทคเครดิตด้วยแต่ engineering ย้ายไป business ค่อนข้างจะทำได้ง่ายกว่าเนาะเพราะเราจะมีตัวเรียนที่ค่อนข้างแบบยากกว่าหรือมีตัวเรียนที่ซับซ้อนกว่าดังนั้นนะครับอาจจะเอามาผสมกันได้แต่อย่างที่บอกก็คือเป็น case by case เลยนะครับว่าจะสามารถย้ายได้หรือเปล่า Okay, the next question is about the scholarship. What is the maximum scholarship that you give, and if they have a portfolio that is more help for the get more scholarship or not?
Okay, good question. Most of the students here want to know about scholarship. Okay, now the answer is this. We do have 3 types of scholarship, yeah? 3 types of undergraduate scholarship, 3 types. Big one, medium one, small one. Now, the biggest one is about 30 to 40% scholarship. That's quite a lot, you know. The medium one is about 10 to 20% scholarship. The small one, well, the small one is really small, right? About 5%. Now, what are the things that we look at to give you all this scholarship? We look at 2 things only. Number 1, result. Number 2, your English IELTS score. The higher both of them, the bigger chances you get the big scholarship. Okay? So, do your best. It's automatic scholarship anyway. Remember, automatic? When you submit your application, you show me these 2 things, we will automatically look at these 2 things. Okay, hopefully you get an offer letter and you will get a scholarship letter together, then congratulations. Okay, there is no much effort for you need to do. Now, guys, students out there, if you think that your result is good, if you think that your IELTS score is good, hey, quickly talk to our counselor at IDP, submit the application so that we will look at it quickly and then quickly we will give you the scholarship. Okay? So 3 types of scholarship: big, medium, small. Do the best you can in your result and your IELTS score, then hopefully you will get the big one.
ว้าวโอเคก็หลักๆนะครับก็แม็กซ์สุดเลยเนี่ยก็คืออยู่ประมาณที่ 40%เนาะถามว่าพอร์ตโฟลิโอช่วยไหมอาจจะไม่ได้ช่วยเรื่องทุนมากนะครับเพราะอย่างที่บอกเขาดูเรื่อง GPA เป็นหลักนะครับแล้วก็เรื่องที่2ก็คือเรื่องเกี่ยวกับภาษาเนาะดังนั้นนะครับสมมติ GPA อาจจะไม่ได้เยอะมากเราอาจจะดูเรื่องภาษาเข้าพ่วงด้วยแล้วกันเนาะอันนี้คร่าวๆแล้วกันเดี๋ยวถ้าเกิดสมมติว่ามีคำถามเพิ่มเติมเราอาจจะเอาทานสคริปต์เราเนาะมาเจอกับคุณลุงได้ที่งานวันที่18เนาะเดี๋ยวเขาจะช่วยดูให้ว่าจะได้สกอลาร์ชิพประมาณกี่เปอร์เซ็นต์เป็นการคร่าวๆเบื้องต้นก่อนการสมัครนะครับผมโอเค the next question okay up to you
I forget one important thing about scholarship since everybody is asking for scholarship. Now, if you think that your result is good and your English is good, please submit the application as soon as possible because now let's say this year 2023 we have about 200 scholarship, big, medium, small combined 200 scholarship. Now it's February. If you submit your application right now, your chances is 1 out of 200, right? If you apply 2 months from now, the 200 will get less. Maybe it becomes 150. So that means the earlier you submit your application, the more probability. Okay, guys, I hope your mathematics is good. Okay. So the earlier you submit your application, there are more scholarship there. The slower you apply, the later you apply your application, there will be less and less and less and less unit of scholarship. So probability wise, it's less.
wow in the secret trick wow
Yes.
okay
So if you think that your result in English is good, quickly make an appointment with our counselor and IDP. Yeah.
yeah okay ก็อันเนี้ยนะครับอย่างที่บอกเขาบอกทริคมาด้วยนะครับว่าทุนมีจำกัดเนาะดังนั้นยิ่งสมัครช้ายิ่งโอกาสได้ทุนน้อยนะครับถ้าเกิดสมมติเกรดดียิ่งรีบสมัครเลยเขาแนะนำให้รีบสมัครเลยนะครับจะได้สกอลาร์ชิพชัวร์ๆเนาะถ้ายิ่งสมัครช้าที่ใกล้เต็มสกอลาร์ชิพเริ่มหมดปุ๊บเราอาจจะได้ทุนน้อยลงนะครับผมโอเค the next question can she apply for 2 programs
The answer is yes. Okay, when you submit your application form, okay, we will give you 2 choices. On one same application form, you can choose choice 1 and then choice 2. So you can pick 2, okay? We will assess you for that 2 program. If you put only 1, then we will assess you only for that one. If you put 2, then we will assess you for 2. If you put 2 and you are being accepted by 2, then we will give you 2 offer letter. But by then you have to decide 1 year. Sorry, you cannot marry 2 persons at the same time. You have to choose which one you want to marry. Okay, but that's a good problem. Okay, yes.
do you
apply.
have application fee
Of course, we have application fees. Now, how much is the application fees? Not much. For undergraduate, it's only 135 Canadian dollars, 135. That's it. That is the application fees for undergraduate bachelor's degree. For master's and PhD, it's only 100. That's it. When you submit your application with your result and your IELTS or only your result, the only thing you need to pay is the application fees. 135 for undergraduate, 100 for graduate program. That's it. Nothing else we need from you, okay, until you get your offer letter. All right?
Wow. Okay. If they would like to apply the two program, they should pay just one or to pay the twice.
Good question. As long as it's on the same application form, there's only one application fee.
Okay.
Okay.
โอเคนะครับก็สามารถสมัครได้2คณะเลยนะครับแล้วก็เสียค่าแอปพลิเคชันฟรีแค่ครั้งเดียวนะครับก็คือหมายถึงว่าอยู่ในแอปพลิเคชันนะครับเขาก็จะมีว่าให้เลือกได้เท่าไหร่นะครับผมก็เสียครั้งเดียวโดย Undergrad นี่ก็คือ130 เหรียญแล้วก็ Postgrad นี่ก็คือประมาณ100 เหรียญนะครับผม The next question is about the tuition fee for the master program. How much?
Okay, our master's program, most of our master's program are 2 years program. Yeah, 2 years masters. 1 year, it will be about 26,000 Canadian. 26,000 Canadian, 26. Okay? That is only the tuition fees and all the study related fees. The cost of living 1 year is 20,000. Okay?
โอเคก็26เนาะก็26,000 เหรียญนะครับต่อปีนะครับอันนี้ก็คือค่าเทอมทั่วไปก็จะอยู่เรทประมาณนี้เนาะเพราะว่าปอโทในแคนาดาจะอยู่เรทอยู่ประมาณนี้ครับอยู่ที่10,000 กว่าจนถึง20,000 กว่าจนไปถึง 30,000 ก็มีนะครับอยู่ที่ranking อยู่ที่ qualify ของหรือโปรไฟล์ของมหาลัยด้วยนะครับผมโอเคถ้าใครมีคำถามสามารถทิ้งเพิ่มเติมได้เลยนะครับก่อนที่เดี๋ยวเราจะปล่อยเด็กไปพักผ่อนนะครับผมก็อันนี้ออนไลน์มาจากต่างประเทศเลยนะครับก็เดี๋ยวพี่ให้5 นาทีใครมีคำถามรีบทิ้งไว้เลยนะครับเดี๋ยวจะรีบส่งให้นะครับก็ and for the first payment can they pay only the one semester or they should pay all the year?
Okay. Now, for undergraduate, they are 2 semesters in 1 year. Okay? So, 50%, 50%. You pay by the semester.
Oh, good.
You do not need to pay one full. Well, you can if you want. If you have too much of money, you want to pay 1 year, no problem. Okay, but the rule says that you only need to pay for 1 semester.
Oh, good นะครับก็อันนี้ตอบทีเดียว2 คนเลยเนาะก็สามารถจ่ายเป็นเทอมได้นะครับผมโอเคthe next question is about the tuition fee for the bachelor program. Is the same price or have a different price?
Okay. Now, for undergraduate program, for bachelor's degree program, the fees actually varies a little bit. Okay, from one major to different major. Actually, there is a range. Okay, there are some expensive one, there are some cheaper one. The expensive program are usually science and technology and engineering program. Okay, that is about 35,000 a year. There are some cheaper programs. Most of them are arts and humanity, social sciences. Like for example, sociology, that is about 26,000 per year. So just now, I take something in the middle, okay? 30,000, okay? Actually, some program more, some program less. The more science program you take, the more expensive usually it will become. Okay?
Okay, that's good. Okay. ถ้าใครมีคำถามเพิ่มเติมนะครับก็เจ้าหน้าที่ยังไปที่งานวันที่18 มีนานะครับอย่าลืมลงทะเบียนกันก่อนเนาะแล้วก็ไปเจอกันที่งานมี20 สถาบันที่ไปนะครับเดี๋ยวพ พี่ให้เจ้าหน้าที่ลงลิงก์เอาไว้ให้นะครับก็ใครสนใจอยากมีคำถามเพิ่มเติมอยากไปให้เจ้าหน้าที่เขาช่วยดูเอกสารให้หรือประเมินค่าใช้จ่ายหรือประเมินว่าจะได้สกอร์ชิพเท่าไหร่ไปเจอกันที่งานได้เลยนะครับก็ไปเจอกันตัวเป็นๆเลยนะครับเขาก็จะบินไปที่เมืองไทยนะครับแล้วก็มาเจอกันโอเคพี่ให้อีกประมาณ 2-3 ที่สุดท้ายเนาะก่อนที่จะปล่อยลุงไปโอเคครับanother question if he would like to see you at the event on March but unfortunately they have a business can they talk to you by Zoom or by anything else later
No problem. Okay. If you want to talk to me one-to-one, feel free. You can Zoom me. Go to the website, Lakehead University website. Okay. You will see me there, see my picture there. And then there is a button for you to click and make an appointment to Zoom with me. Okay.
Yeah. Or you can contact me. I will send and make an appointment to you.
Yes, correct. You can also contact our IDP counselor to make arrangement to Zoom with me. No problem.
นะครับผมก็ถ้าอยากเจอมีคำถามส่วนตัวเนาะก็ติดต่อพี่ๆเจ้าหน้าที่ของ IDP ได้เลยนะครับเดี๋ยวเรามี counselor ที่ติดต่อกับทางคุณลุงโฮให้นะครับก็ได้พูดคุยเป็นการส่วนตัวแน่นอนแต่ว่าอาจจะต้องมีแบบเหมือนข้อมูลอะไรมาให้ทางพี่ๆ counselor ดูก่อนเนาะเดี๋ยวเราจะได้ make appointment ให้นะครับหรือถ้าเกิดยังไงก็มีข้อมูลบนหน้าเว็บไซต์เพิ่มเติมด้วยนะครับผมมีลิงก์ลงทะเบียนลงไว้ให้เรียบร้อยนะครับอย่าลืมลงทะเบียนกันเนาะมาเจอกันที่งานเยอะๆมีของแจกแล้วก็มีโปรโมชั่นดีๆหลายมหาลัยหลายคอลเลจเว็บถ้าแอปพลิเคชันฟรีที่งานด้วยนะครับผมถ้าใครสนใจไปเจอกันที่งานนะครับโอเคก็อันนี้น่าจะควรแก่เวลาแล้วเนาะงั้นเดี๋ยวพี่ส่งเจ้าหน้าที่กลับบ้านไปนอนนะครับก็ขอบคุณทุกคนอีกครั้งหนึ่งนะครับที่มาร่วมงานวันนี้แล้วก็มาฟังวันนี้เจอกันวันที่18ที่งานนะครับหรือใครติดตรงไหนนะครับติดต่อกับเจ้าหน้าที่ของ IDP มาก่อนได้เลยครับได้ทุกช่องทางเลยนะครับไม่ว่าจะเป็น Facebook Instagram YouTube นะครับตอนนี้เรามีช่องทางใหม่เป็น TikTok ด้วยเราไปตามกันได้เลยนะครับผมก็ขอบคุณทุกท่านอีกครั้งหนึ่งนะครับที่มาฟังงานครั้งนี้นะครับเดี๋ยวรอบหน้ามีอะไรดีๆเราจะโพสต์ลง Facebook อีกอย่าลืมไปตามกันดูที่ Facebook นะครับโอเค today thank you so much for the information and anything else see you at the event okay
Right. Bye everybody.
bye bye
Turn your dream into reality. Connect with our study abroad specialists.